Hey guys, Base Playa 1549 here. I'm going to be doing a little bit different videos for you guys today. I don't really normally do this, but for this game, I'm going to have to because it is such an epic game. I am going to be doing a video game review. As you can see, the game that I will be reviewing today is the brand new Transformers Fall of Cybertron. It just released this past Tuesday. I've spent the past couple days vigorously trying to complete it so I can come up with a very, final review on how the gameplay is and how it works. So, let's start off with the pack art. Very nice opening cover here. Very cool. You got Optimus Prime right here, obviously, the leader of the Autobots. He's got his little pulse rifle, and he's looking epic as hell. And on the left here, we got a little bit Bumblebee here. What looks to be Bumblebee, and of course, what makes the game pretty much amazing in my opinion, the Dinobot Grimlock in his Space T-Rex form. And then, if this isn't epic enough, if you just zoom up here a little bit, we got the amazing Metroplex. Now, many of you are probably thinking, who the heck are these guys? I've never heard of Transformers. I've never, I'm not a Transformers nerd. Well, I'll be happy to say that I am. It is for the Xbox 360, as you can see up there, PS3 and PC at the moment. It's rated T for teen. It's not really for younger players, although you can play it. It's just going to be obviously a lot harder for you to complete. But amazing pack art. As you can see, it does come in an oversleeve, which I was very impressed with, so you keep the actual case very protected. On the side here you can see that, and on the back, this is where it all fits in with me. Here you have Megatron with his little sword there. As you can see, Grimlock in his T-Rex form. And Bruticus right here, the combination of the Combacticons, which is really nice. You get to play as him. Sorry if I'm giving away any spoilers, but yeah, it's really sweet. And as you can see, an Autobot trying to kick his butt. And then on top, it has the reviews from Game Informer and E3 2012 Best of Show winner. And then Planet Xbox 360, one of the best shooters of the year, which I happily agree with. Right here we have, I'll read it for you here. It says, an epic battle for survival. Number 1. The darkest hours are upon you in the valiant clash to survive in the final days of Cybertron. Number 2, thousands of options to customize your very own Transformers character within the extensive multiplayer mode. And unfortunately, that is one thing I cannot test. However, I hear the multiplayer is amazing. I don't have live, so that kind of sucks. But however, I mainly only get these games just to play the story and get the feel for it. Now let's move on to gameplay. The gameplay is absolutely fluid. There is hardly any breaks in the action, which is just crucial in any video game like this. You want to have constant action, constant story. You want to be like you're in the game, which this game does extremely well. Like I said, the action is it seems like it's non-stop. There's always something happening, whether it's Optimus fighting, Megatron trying to destroy things. It just all works. It's amazing. Story, amazing story. It follows right after the War for Cybertron game, which I have right here. Many of you probably have played this one. Very nice game, made by the same makers, High Moon Studios. The story follows right after this game, so it's pretty much a continuation, or a sequel, if you will. And this, once again, I'm trying not to give anything away. This shows you the destruction of Cybertron. This shows you, like, right after, everything is destroyed, the civil war that's been going on for millennia and millennia finally destroys Cybertron. And it's, it would seem that after this game would come the Michael Bay series, because, that's the whole reason Michael Bay made the films, is Cybertron was destroyed, so the Autobots and the Decepticons had to find another planet. And in the Decepticons' case, to harvest Energon, and for the Autobots' case, just to find a place where they can be civilized and be at peace. So yeah, the gameplay, like I said, very fluid, very nice, amazing action. I highly recommend you pick this game up, guys. I mean, this is a must-have. If you're a Transformers fan, it's even better. But if you're just, a shooter fan, if you just want to figure out what the Transformers universe is all about, this is the game to get, for sure. I highly recommend, though, to play War for Cybertron first, so you get the feel of it. You get the story hinged down. War for Cybertron really gets you into character with the characters. Obviously, Fall of Cybertron has a lot better character variety. Newer characters. I mean, you get to play as Grimlock, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. There is actually, many people say you can't control Metroplex. However, you can. It's interactive, though. It's not like you can actually make him move his arm. It's interactive. I don't want to spoil it, but for example, there was a Decepticon that was in the middle of his fist, and it would say press X to punch, something like that. It's very, very cool. I don't even know how it would be possible to even play as Metroplex. He's such a gargantuan Autobot. So, but yeah. Otherwise, I know this is probably not a professional review, but I still have to get my 2 bits on how amazing this game is. I mean, it is just absolutely unreal. The one nitpick I have, though, some of the interactive scenes can be a little glitchy. I know in one of the Grimlock levels that I experienced, you were in a lab. It's one of the final, how would you say, one of the final things you do as Grimlock, and it says press X to interact with the computer. However, I had to literally restart the game because it wouldn't let me do it. It would say press X, and I would press X, and it wouldn't do anything. That's the only nitpick I have. It's a little glitchy. It's a little bit, newer technology, which is totally fine. That's totally fine with me, and it won't affect my opinion of the game in any way. I just had to get that out there. But otherwise, a well-made game. Graphics are completely amazing. I didn't really notice much difference between War for Cybertron and this. However, the explosions and the way the game feels, let's say you're like Grimlock. You're big. You're huge. You're a third-person shooter. You're huge, and you walk around. You literally feel like you have probably more than 8 tons, but a really heavy robot walking around. I mean, the screen shakes. The movement is very fluid. It's not how would you say? It feels like it's real. It's not like it's fake. It's over dramatized, like that. It all works. I mean, the weapons, great variety of weapons. You got the riot cannon, which is Megatron's signature weapon, the big frickin' cannon on his arm. You got the pulse rifle, which you can see right here, similar to that. You got the neutron assault weapon, which is an fully automatic machine gun. I mean, you got there's actually a new weapon that I really like. It's called a slime corroder. It actually shoots out a slime that actually decays your enemy. I mean, it's just amazing. Amazing game. I highly recommend it. Feel free to pick it up. What are you waiting for? I mean, go pick it up. You have to. I mean, it's such an amazing game. Such an amazing game. They did a great job. I am highly, highly pleased with it, and I just want to thank everybody at High Moon Studios, Activision, for releasing this amazing game. I mean, it is so good. So good. I give it a 5 out of 5. If I could give it a 10 out of 10, I would. If I could give it a 50 out of 50, 100 out of 100, 1,000 out of 1,000, I would do it. Okay? So go pick it up, guys. I know this wasn't a really professional review, but still, I just had to get my 2 bits out of how cool this game is. So thank you guys for tuning in, and feel free to pick up this game if you have the money. I pre-ordered it, so it was $62 for me. However, now you can buy it online for like $40. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that expensive. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and go check out Fall of Cybertron, guys. You will not be disappointed, I guarantee you. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.